I am a Texas native, born and raised. Started in Dallas, lived there pretty much my whole childhood, and then went off to college, went down south to Houston, and quickly realized I don't like humidity, so that didn't last terribly long. And then I met my now husband, so we moved over to Austin, and we were there for 3-ish years, and he was kind of in a career change situation, and the military was always something he'd thought about. So we talked about it, he enlisted, and 10 days later he left for basic training. So he was off to Georgia, and I had 6 months of sitting in our apartment and kind of trying to figure out what I was gonna do when we moved, because I have a criminal justice background, and again, quickly realized I hate sitting in the office from 9 to 5, stuck behind a computer. So I was also trying to figure out what was gonna work, also just moving around in the military. So I reached out to a good friend of mine who was actually in real estate at the time, and kind of just talked about a little bit of her lifestyle, what that looks like with a family. And I actually connected with Candace at that time to see what real estate looked like in Colorado Springs as well. And that kind of really sold me on that. So I spent that 6 months in real estate school and got my real estate license. And when he graduated, we came up to Colorado and I started real estate. I wanted something that I could provide for my family while also physically being there for my family. I wanted to take my kids to do things and be there for school activities. I didn't want to be stuck in the office and having to send people to go do things with them or pick them up. I wanted to be able to do both. So that's kind of what started it. And then now that I've been in it and I've been blessed enough to help so many military families, it's amazing being able to help them. And I work with a lot of people who buy homes who aren't in Colorado yet. And so being able to take that stress off of them, because I know how stressful it is. I moved from Texas on my own. My husband was already here. So we PCS'd and I was by myself. So knowing that stress of it all and being able to help them and take that off and give them a place where they're excited to come, because sometimes PCSing isn't always exciting. Sometimes it's very stressful. Sometimes you don't want to go to where you're going. So if you're new to Fort Carson, or if you're new to Colorado Springs and you have questions about buying a home or being a military spouse, or you just need a friend to have food with at a cool new restaurant, absolutely let me know. Give me a call, give me a text. I am always available for questions and 100% always available for good food.